Welcome back.
No.
Let's do another one.
He was still laughing.
I'm ready. Come on.
Come on now. Welcome.
Come on.
Where's it at? Welcome.
You ready? Count us down. Come on.
No. This is the podcast. We already did our countdown.
This is
Okay,
awful.
okay,
This is
we
awful.
did it. We
This
here,
is awful.
baby.
I'm sorry.
Clap it up
I'm
for that.
sorry.
Clap it up for that. Yeah.
Come on. Welcome
Hey.
back to another.
I thought that you two were gonna be in sync.
Yeah, I thought
you
so
guys got
too.
on the
I mean,
same
shut
polo.
up.
I'm
Shut
just-
up.
I mean,
This
come
cute.
on.
Shut up.
You guys look cute today.
Shut
That's
up.
what I thought.
I walk in here. I'm like,
We look at each other.
bruh,
Like, damn.
go home.
No.
I ain't going home.
Literally
No.
the same shirt.
I think it's exciting.
Yeah, I guess
You
they
know.
left me out of there.
You know,
I'm okay.
I think we're cool. You know,
I
twin.
just don't have a rollie.
Yeah, you know.
Twin.
early on. It's all right. You got an Apple Watch. It's better than
Yeah.
A rollie? Yeah,
I guess.
sure.
I guess.
yeah.
All right.
But
Let's talk
it
about
it was a
holds
good
value
start. It
pretty
was a
well.
good start to the podcast. I
Yes.
broke a glass.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did. That's
Tal-
why he doesn't
Tal-
have one in front of him.
Talbot did break
By the
a
way.
glass.
You always breaking something, man.
So
You're
My
too
fault.
physical.
yeah.
No, that's
strong.
that
It's
75
that
days.
75
Shout
hard.
That's that 75 days.
I'm too strong.
Shout out to BM Allies.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Jill.
Yes.
Jill, you may have to be getting us another glass.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't know.
Jill, I will do it. Stop
Sorry,
it.
Jill.
I'm sorry, Jill.
Yeah, I mean,
apologize.
I don't know what he was doing. He was like banging the ice and.
I'll sell a couple more just because of that.
Yeah. It's like he did it on purpose.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, like
It's like,
it's like
jeez.
it's like he just wanted to use the other glasses or something. Like,
Like,
you know,
dude, we
BM
know you've been
Allies
working out.
glasses. This is custom leather. This is custom
Yeah.
leather right
Okay.
here. You
Our
realize
other
that?
glasses are custom engraved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least I didn't
So-
break that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, at least we can just get another
buy it.
glass
Yeah.
and just pop this leather.
Sucker off.
I will say, Jill,
This
shout
is
out to
fire.
you. Whenever these suckers break, you can just slap these things on.
Very creative.
Very
Very
creative. Well,
What
should
we
we
got?
get into it?
Let's do it.
So
Man,
what
I
do we
just-
got
Sorry, I just
today?
love watching people walk.
Yeah.
You know, like
yeah.
Yeah.
So what do we have today?
we have a Japanese whiskey.
Okay.
This will be our
Suntory.
second Japanese
Yes,
whiskey.
and it's actually the same maker.
The
of
other one was
Toki.
Taki
Wow.
or Toki.
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 Taki or
Toki.
those
And
are,
that was
those
sponsored
are
by
chips,
Raj.
Takis.
Yeah.
This is the same distiller as Toki.
Oh, okay.
Suntory.
So we don't need
World
to talk
Whisky.
about their whole thing again then.
Nope. And have you guys realized Japanese whiskey, how they spell whiskey? There's no E.
No,
No,
I haven't.
I have
Let
not
me see
even
that.
picked up on
Yeah.
that. No.
It's just,
Oh, wow.
just a Y.
Wow, that is
So
true.
whenever you, I don't know, there's a lot of people spell it differently.
Yeah.
You find a lot of people that don't spell with an E. Find a lot of people that do. It's just different.
I'm
you know?
definitely a guy with the E.
Me too.
Definitely.
100%.
I've got
I
the
feel like
E
that's
on
just
there.
has to,
Definitely.
you know.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like
a
it's
key
whiskey
to whiskey.
if it's not whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey. We got some whiskey from Japanese.
Okay, enough.
Okay, sorry.
So
It's Suntory World Whisky, a blend of 5 major whiskeys.
Now, if I remember right, this was like a 5th generation type stuff. Like they had a lot of generations
Yes.
in this whiskey.
Yes. Well, not generations, but 5 countries.
No, they had like 5
Yes,
generations.
yes,
of
it was
families.
passed
Oh,
down.
you're talking
Passed
about.
down.
Oh, you're talking about Toki. When we talk, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
come on
yes.
now.
Okay,
That's what I'm talking
so
about.
I'm gonna read the back. Blend the world. Irish, Scotch, American, Canadian, and Japanese whiskeys are the world's 5 major whiskeys.
Oh, wow.
Suntory's
everything.
blenders. Suntory's blenders carefully select malt and grain whiskeys produced at Bean Suntory owned distilleries in these 5 countries, and meticulously blend them to craft Suntory.
Meticulously.
Sorry,
I
meticulously.
knew he was good.
I thought I said it right.
It's
no?
okay.
It's all right. just
Blend
keep
them to
reading,
craft
you know?
Suntory World Whisky. AO. I want to know what
AO.
what this sign means.
It means something in Japanese.
It means AO, by the way. I was testing you.
AO, arrived outdoors.
AO. Arrived Outdoors is named after the deep blue.
Please.
Honestly, low key, it kind of makes sense. Just listen. Arrived Outdoors is named
Oh,
after
gosh,
the deep
we didn't
blue
name
of the
the damn
majestic,
whiskey.
the majestic oceans that connect our world. It is a whiskey with a sweet, vibrant nose, smooth on the palate, but with a multi-layered flavor that leads to a pleasantly smoky finish.
Smoky.
Smoky.
Okay.
I will say
They don't even spell smoky with an E.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
the
that's just a
value of
Japanese
this
thing.
bottle was about $70.
Really?
Okay.
So yeah, it was one of our more. I mean, we've had more expensive than that, but
Yeah.
I feel like a $50 bottle is like
Is-
a pretty good
Yeah.
bottle. Like once you go above 50, then I think you're getting more expensive.
Yeah.
Shit.
Bottle.
70 is a pretty decent bottle.
Yeah.
It should.
Keep
I expect
talking.
it to
It's gonna be a
taste.
minute.
I expect it to taste good
Yeah.
for $70.
You think he'll break another glass? Or?
Hopefully not. Hopefully he gets
Shut
something
your
right
trap.
today. Something.
But so yeah, I'm pretty excited for this baby.
Yeah, I am. I'm
Something
excited. I
right.
wanted to see. I
Do
wanted
we,
to see.
do we
that.
want to talk?
You
wanna
wanna
talk?
keep going?
I know.
What about your 2 workouts?
I noticed,
Okay, stop.
I noticed something here. It doesn't have
Yes.
a cork.
Dude,
That's
what?
the
You're
second
never
bot-
buying a
the
bottle.
second
again.
bottle in
It's
a
got
row.
to be. It's got to be Sam's Club.
Yeah.
We're not buying Sam's Club anymore.
Yeah, could be.
No,
I mean, like, what is this?
it's okay. It's okay.
Man, he's so mad.
all right.
Look how mad he is.
And he's not even drinking it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, does this smell good?
Yeah.
Raj, we'll let you know how this one tastes. Since you introduced us to the Japanese whiskey, we'll let you know.
Do you want a full glass since you're
No.
doing 75 soft?
Oh
No.
wow, it smells pretty good.
pour it just like you poured the stop?
Yep. I wish you would have kind of done that one for me too. But
You didn't. You're the only one that can drink.
yeah, I'm the only one that can drink. They're trying to get me hammered.
Not at 9 o'clock in the morning.
All right.
All right.
Drink responsibly.
Okay, we got to smell it. It's
Yep.
just me and you, Luke.
Yep.
so.
Let's do it.
I'm just gonna smell straight out the bottle then.
It smells like the last one, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know if
smells
you
like some
remember the
spices
last
in
one.
This one, yeah.
But it smells just
Ooh,
like the last one.
Very spicy.
I said spicy. So come on, give that to me.
No, no,
gonna be
there's no
blended
spice.
spice.
There's no spice in it.
You think it smells spicy?
Yeah,
It
Yeah.
definitely do smell. It smells
but
spicy.
it's gonna be hard. 'cause
Okay, I know what's in there because I remember the last one.
Okay.
There's some kind of grain.
Nope.
No. Come on, dude. This is Japanese whiskey. They ain't putting grain in this.
The last one did.
It,
Last one
it
had
did.
No, it didn't.
Toki? Yes.
Oh, you guys say the last one. I thought you were talking about the last one.
No,
no,
this one of this one,
Dude,
the
move
Japanese
on.
one.
Move on.
the
Golly.
Japanese.
I'm like,
Okay.
I'm about to just start
Yeah. Okay.
drinking out the bottle.
I don't know.
um,
Orange bitters,
no.
Nope.
Cherry.
Nope.
dude.
No. There was something fishy. I like remember I guessed seaweed last time, but it's not seaweed. It was something different like that. No.
Kale,
No. It was very Japanese.
Okay.
Bamboo.
No.
bamboo.
I think when I said bamboo, I immediately thought of pandas.
Yes.
You are crazy.
Go ahead.
You guys don't have any of them.
No,
No, dude.
This is hard.
I should have never done this one.
Yeah, this is hard.
I'm about to look up and see if there's any more.
So you don't have them either.
No, I do. They're on the back, but I want to see if there's any more.
You want to give
I'm
us
ready
a,
to
a
taste.
guess? I mean,
Just give us
I'm
something.
Yeah, I'm ready to go to the taste. You ready for
Okay.
whiskey for the soul?
No.
Dude, you are actually.
I'm about to look at the
crazy.
bottle back
Stop.
of this box.
Stop it.
We're taking too long. Our people don't want to listen
Exactly.
to the
I'm
whiskey.
sorry.
this
Okay,
long.
okay. Vanilla.
Golly,
We
I
should've-
should've
we
just
should've
said
had
I was
that.
gonna say I don't know.
Golly,
We should've had
honey,
that.
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
pineapple,
That's
honey.
a first.
honey.
Woody aroma
Woody aroma.
and
Okay.
a creamy sweetness.
All right, so can we taste this?
Yeah.
All right,
Let's do it.
whiskey for the soul.
Insurance for the
Wallet.
wild.
Okay, screw you guys
Yeah.
too.
Oh gosh, here he goes.
A creamy soul.
What's
in the bottle? Did you hear that time?
Nope.
All right, we gotta figure that out.
Yeah, because I'm very guys. Every time they hit a little interlude on it, I can't hear it
What was
on
that
my
word?
thing.
Interlude.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was making
I
sure.
can't hit it.
Making sure.
I'm gonna smack you.
Man, it's sweet. It's got a very sweet
It's
flavor.
the
That's
pin-
got to be the vanilla.
It's the pineapple.
Oh, that could be the pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what I'm tasting now that you say that
Is it
again.
coffee in this? Tastes like-
Close.
Really?
Ish. Close-ish.
Cocoa?
Closer.
Chocolate?
Cinnamon.
Cocaine?
Cinnamon?
And spiciness. That's what
I
it
said
says.
spiciness.
Yeah,
said
I didn't
spice.
read it until we got to the palate. Hit him with it.
Boom, boom. I got the only one, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
What
about,
is
Rods. Man, we
wrong, bro?
suck. Golly.
Yeah,
We didn't even guess if it.
I got more.
didn't-
I got more last episode. I didn't even try it.
I know. We suck.
Yeah. I mean, Japanese whiskey just throws us. It just throws us.
I will say, I don't think we did very good on the Toki either.
No, we didn't. We didn't.
Like,
we did. We did not do good.
There's
at all.
nothing
weird in this one though, like seaweed.
Not
Remember that
on the
last
back.
time there was
It was,
something that was in it? What was
It
in
was
Toki?
it was a cooking green.
I don't remember.
Like
I'm
basil?
trying to find if
It's
there's.
probably basil. I
Yeah.
bet you it was basil.
Oh,
Is
there's
that what you're
basil.
saying?
There's basil in this one.
Boom!
No, you don't get that. We were talking about the last one.
Yes.
We
Okay,
were
hold
talking
on.
about the last
Hold on,
one.
I actually
Basil.
have
Basil.
I actually have.
That's my guess.
Oh wait,
Final
no.
guess.
Oh, never mind. That's Toki that I'm reading.
All right.
Basil, green apple, honey,
Green apple.
grapefruit,
I remember green apple.
and thyme.
That's what it was.
Thyme.
Yeah.
And
That's
peppermint.
definitely a little spice action.
This one's not very.
Not very
The taste is
spicy.
not
It's
bad.
Not very spicy.
I'm really getting I'm getting a little spice. It's reminding me of last episode a little bit.
You know what's so
in regards to
crazy
spice.
is the Japanese whiskeys, they do something where it's not as, it's very clear. It's not as deep of a.
It's a lighter color.
Yeah.
Well, because it
Yeah.
says amber. It says colors amber.
So what are they doing? One of the things, you know what we should do? One of our topics should be what they do to make it not as clear.
I think we should just talk
Like
about
how
the
they process
distiller
the
in
whiskey.
general. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about that. That's coming.
Yep. I like that.
How to
Write that
distill
down.
whiskey.
Write that down.
Okay.
It's a tart flavor, sweet tart flavor profile. It mixes with 6 different barrels.
Boom. Well, this is a perfect time to pause for station identification.
Here I come.
Here comes Mark.
We want to shout out our sponsor, Apollo Insurance Group. They are one of the largest health insurance brokerages out of the Midwest. They specialize in health, life, dental, vision, a lot of the things you need in regards to insurance they have. So they typically save their clients a lot of money in regards to their premium. So if you don't have someone that's helping you or aiding you through this process or this chaotic world of health insurance, please reach out to them. They fight for you, they specialize in what they do, and they're great at their job. Welcome back.
Wow.
You like that?
That was nice.
Welcome.
There is some serenity.
Yes.
I like the serenity.
Just a little vibe
Can
to
you
it.
just go ahead and talk
We
for a
should-
little
Yes,
bit? Can you
yes,
talk
yes.
for a little bit?
So we are back.
This has to be the
Come on. Here we go.
Oh my
You ready?
Lord,
This is one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah,
gotta
I love
say,
this.
I'm gonna be excited.
We just
to
be
watch
it
this
ourselves,
one.
baby. We just enjoying life.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
be-
we
I bet
do.
we
excited
I bet
to
we
watch this
lose
Hey.
I bet we lose 200 subscribers.
That's okay. That's okay.
Hey,
That's okay.
hey, they're losing out on the freaking what
Facts.
we're doing.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
What are we
Come on.
talking? Speaking of that, what are we doing?
We didn't
what
even.
are
We need to
doing?
touch that a little
We
bit.
didn't even
Go
hit
ahead.
on that on our last episode.
Tell me
Yeah.
tell me in that voice. What
Yeah,
are we-
no, I'm not doing
yeah,
it.
tell
now.
us in the
no,
voice.
no,
Come
no,
on,
no,
Mark.
no. I don't know
Mark,
why.
what are we-
You're that guy. Go ahead.
Mark,
Stop.
what are we?
Stop.
Oh, see now he's back in it.
Yeah.
Dalvin's
Come
back.
on, baby.
Mark,
Tell us about the giveaway,
what are we
Dalvin.
doing today?
Yeah. You tell us. You tell us
giveaway.
about the giveaway.
What
Yeah,
happens
yeah.
when we reach 5,000 subscribers?
When we reach 5,000 subscribers, we are
Yes.
giving away a Louis.
Yes.
We're giving away a Louis Vuitton wallet
Yeah.
or 500 Benjis.
Yeah.
Or not 500 Benjis. Sorry, 5 Benjis.
Whoa, what?
That would have hit the wall a little hard.
Not 500 Benjis. 5 Benjis. So you
5
can either get
Benjis.
$500 cash or a Louis Vuitton wallet.
Yes.
Now, reiterate.
I'd like 50 racks. If you're handing out 50 racks, you want to hand 50 racks out.
You got
Just
it.
let me know.
But if we hit 10K,
Mm-hmm.
we're giving out a Louis Vuitton or Gucci duffel.
Louis
Duffel,
V?
Louis V,
Yeah.
or Gucci duffel.
Gucci?
Duffel.
I like
duffel.
those. Those duffels are tough.
20 like a $2,800 value.
Ooh.
Or
Excuse me.
you can get 2 bands cash.
Or cash, right?
2 bands.
2?
2.
And you can do whatever you want to do with it.
Whatever you want.
So you can go get you a little small wallet.
The only stipulation,
go-
you got to tell us what you're going to do with it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that.
But
That's good.
You have to sub and follow us on TikTok.
Make sure you do
Sub
that.
and follow
Both.
us on TikTok.
Both.
Both.
If you're, we've had winners before where they weren't following us,
They
Correct.
didn't win.
or they were following us but they weren't subbed.
Correct.
I'm telling you right now, you got to do both.
And I
Both.
promise you, if we're giving away Louis Vuitton in cash,
We're gonna make
we're
sure
gonna-
you're
we're
both.
gonna make sure
Yeah,
you're
exactly. So we want to bring that back to you guys.
If not, sorry, it
Two
comes to us.
giveaways.
Yeah.
Everybody who's already subbed
Yeah.
also qualifies. So if you subbed, we just gotta tell your friends, tell them to get us to 5. Then once we're at 5, get us to 10. So if you don't win the 5K giveaway, we got another 10K giveaway. So come on now.
Yep.
And then at 10K, Luke said he's buying all of us duffel bags.
I love this guy. He's funny. He's got jokes.
That's funny.
Rod's heard it.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
We'll make sure.
He's not shaking his head yes or no, Talbot.
He raised his eyebrows.
Make sure we remember that. We want you guys to tune in and
Yeah.
get the content that we're putting out there for you all, but also want to reap the rewards that they were giving you all as well. Let's bring it back full circle.
Yeah, last thing.
Today.
Sorry, last thing.
Come on, man. I'm ready to
Our
get
goal-
to the
I
juice,
know.
baby. Come on.
Our goal is 50K.
50K?
50K subs.
50K is the
12
goal.
months starting now.
Okay.
Please,
Starting now.
please help us get there.
Yes.
We're excited that you're a part of this journey. We haven't expected to already reach over 3,000 subs, but thank you for everybody that's already subbed. Now our goal is to keep adding to that.
Yep.
So
Yep.
please continue to share our stuff, like our stuff, interact with us. We're here to interact with you and keep bringing you content that is, in our opinion, insightful in the business world. And sales doesn't have to be insurance, but we're going to be talking about a sales topic today. So let's
Nice
get into the
intro.
juice.
I like how you.
Let's get into the juice.
I like how you gave me that. I like how he laid it up. You see that, Talbot? How he just laid it up for me?
man. Just get on
I'm
with
just
it.
saying, man.
get
He
on
laid
with
it
it,
up
man.
for me.
So
Yes.
today we're bringing you content
Yes.
on sales tactics.
Yes.
So, Mark,
Let's do it.
let's talk about this.
Okay. I'm excited about
Because
this.
Mark over here, he leads a team, our Medicare team.
Yes.
And they've been doing some different things from final expense right now. So life insurance, final expense. So final expense is life insurance at the end of your life.
Yep.
But they're smaller
That's
life
what that means?
policies. Yeah, you know what? You go ahead and do
yeah.
But final expense is a small life insurance or a small death benefit for people that maybe want to cover funeral expenses, not be a burden to other family members. Maybe they weren't able to get themselves a term benefit with a large lump sum earlier in their life, or maybe they didn't have money earlier in their life. They just want to do something where they can cover their funeral expenses.
Yep.
So final expense has been something you guys have been talking about and doing. So Mark leads sales tactics and whatnot. So let's talk about, it doesn't even have to be final expense, but I'm just bringing that into correlation here so that you're getting knowledge from somebody who is training people every single day. You're getting knowledge for someone over here in Talbot who is doing it every single day. And I don't train it every single day, but I like to, I've trained on it before. I like to think that I've got some nuggets that I can bring to you when it comes to sales tactics.
Absolutely.
So let's just go over here to the trainer, the freaking the boss,
The trainer.
the guy who's at the table with the most knowledge. And Mark, how
Most
do you,
knowledge. Ooh.
7 years in the business.
Yeah,
What?
7 years
Put
in
some
biz.
respect on it.
Yeah.
You hear me?
How do we, for someone who's in sales,
Yeah.
and we've had guests who are in sales, we've got people that are in sales and insurance. How should they go about different phone calls when it comes from start to end? What part of the call do you want to focus on today?
Yeah.
I'm giving this one to you.
That's good. I like this. Again, sales it's a skill, right? And it's a skill that can be learned.
Yep.
And so that's what we try to do. We try to teach it every single day in different ways, right?
Yeah.
And there's different sectors of sales skills. So I want to focus on one thing particular, right?
Okay.
It is about closing business. I want to focus on us closing business, or agents, just regular agents closing business, and how to get to the close, what to use, what to say, things like that.
Yeah.
And it's one thing out there that we teach on, and actually I have a training over it today, this afternoon. It's called assumptive selling.
Okay.
Assumptive closing.
I like
so
that.
they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
so basically assuming, right?
The close.
The close, right? Or assuming the sale, right? And so your whole demeanor changes when you're selling that type of way, right? First, it starts with, what do you guys think I'm gonna say? Assumptive selling, assumptive
rapport.
closing. That's good.
No.
I'm looking for something else.
You know what he's looking for?
What?
You're gonna be wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Come on.
He's talking about daddy's sales. Come on now.
Come on, tell
Building yeses throughout the call.
Yeah.
That comes with rapport.
Oh, so you bad. You bad.
Well, you build the yeses, then you assume the sale.
You can't build yeses without rapport.
And that's very true.
That is true. That is
build
true.
yeses.
I just helped you get there.
Yeah.
That is true.
I paved the trail for you.
You start with building rapport, then building the yeses in the follow-up call, because normally it's a 2-call close, right? You can do this in the first call, but that first call is usually someone who is ready to buy right then and there. Typically how it goes, especially if you're cold calling or you're dialing leads, it's a 2-call close. So first call, all about rapport, talking about products, quoting, giving them time to make a decision. Second call, build yeses. The whole first 10 minutes of that call is about building yeses. Then assume the sale.
Yep. Boom.
I assume that's where you're going.
Thank you.
I
I like it. I'm gonna add to that though. I like that. I like where he was going with that. Absolutely, building yeses and rapport is a big part of assumptive selling. But also, what goes along with that is confidence. You got to have confidence if you're gonna try to assume the sale. You cannot be a weak link on the other end of the phone. You cannot be a weak link asking for business. Right? Nobody wants to buy business from someone like that. They want to make. They want to feel like you are that it person, right? You're confident. You're busy. You're taking care of your clients. You have things to do, and you're gonna take care of them just like you take care of everybody else. So make sure confidence is key, right? When we're talking about assumptive selling. Also,
man, he's got more nuggets.
yes.
Yeah, come on.
I can go. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I love
I'm
these
telling
gold
you.
nuggets.
I want you to just go for the next.
Yeah. Also, I'm telling you, assumptive language.
Yeah.
And we have to know what that is, assumptive language. We have to speak as if they already have the plan. They've already bought it. That's what I'm assuming that they've already purchased this product, right? So health insurance, because that's what we do, right? So if I'm on the phone and I'm talking to someone in regards to a health insurance plan that I think is ideal for them, right? I'm not going to say, well, this is what I am going to say. Hey, Caitlin, when you go to use your policy, right? When you go to use your policy, they're going to tell you that this is how it works. And this is how it's going to correspond with your policy and your benefits. You see what word I'm using? The word yours. This is yours, right? But I haven't sold the product yet, but I'm just making them visualize, right? My product as being their own. And so when you do that enough time over the phone, by the end of that call, they're like, dang, this is my plan. This is these are the benefits of my policy, of what I have, you know? And so it's just about painting that picture and painting that vision for that person on the other end of the phone. You're assuming already it's theirs, right?
And on the vice versa of that, whenever you're talking about when stuff does come up, because like I said, or like he said, it's health insurance. It's not going to work 100% of the time. That's just how it's going to be, right? The biggest thing for that to go with assumptive language, whenever something goes wrong, use the words we or us. Include yourself in that, because as a broker, you're supposed to help them. You're there for them. So when you say, whenever you get a bill or something that goes wrong, get on the phone with me, and we will take care of it together.
That's really good, Tal. I think a lot of people forget about that. They're only about the sale. They're chasing the sale, and they don't realize how important the customer service side of it is.
Retention.
Retention is just as important as a sale. It's way easier to keep business than gain business.
And you gain business from retention.
Correct. So, but yeah, all about assuming the sale. One of my favorite things, you know, whenever you've built the rapport, you've gone through, you've asked them about their kids, their family, what they do, their job. You know, we have a thing that's called FORM. It's the FORM way: family, occupation, recreation, motivation. And you ask questions underneath all of those. We can dig into that. If you want to learn more about that, comment that you want to know about the FORM wave. We can take you through that. But when we've asked questions through, you know, that FORM wave, we've built a rapport. Now when we on the follow-up call, we're going to build a yes. You know, hey, Susie, I just wanted to check that, you know, your date of birth is X. Yes. And once again, I want to make sure that I got your zip code correct, right? And this is your zip code, right? Yes. And then on the kids, I know we're looking at adding them to the plan. Is that right? Yes. Perfect. And what was your kids' dates of birth? Was it this and this again? Is that correct? Yes. And then you go in, all right, and the spelling, their first name on both of them is this and this, correct? Yes. And you've built all these yeses on the follow-up call. So then once you've built that up and you've gotten like 10 yeses, you get to the end of the call and you say, all right, Susie, I just wanted to double check. Are you wanting this for March 1st or March 15th? Are you wanting this plan to go in effect tomorrow or March 1st? Are you wanting this plan for tomorrow or April 1st? Because we got April 1st. We're already past March. But for this time being, are you want this for that or April 1st effective date?
I want to stop you there, Luke. That is fire. That's where I'm getting to next. But I like that. Look, you see how he asked the question?
Yeah.
Do you want this to start March 1st or whatever, March 15th? We're just using it for example purposes, right? He's avoiding a no response, right? That's another yes, a response that he's going to get in a different way. He's just avoiding the no. Rather than, so do you want this policy to start? You see how he didn't ask that question? Because she can say, no, I don't want the policy to start. Actually, I don't.
Give 2 days.
Yeah. He said, do you want it to start this time or this time? You have to respond, right? Typically with one of those. That's another yes, and which is moving him down the field, which is expressions that we like to use in regards to sales, getting closer to the touchdown, moving down the field to get closer to
and
the
when
sale.
You've built the yeses, when you've taken the time to build 8 to 10 yeses already on the phone call, when you go to ask, hey, do you want this for March 15th or April 1st?
No-brainer.
They're saying, oh, they've already conditioned their mind. Yes, I want this. Yes.
They might even say yes.
They say, they might say yes, or I want this tomorrow, or I want this, right away, or I need this right away. And, it's all about the sales process of this. Like, I don't want to say you're conditioning your buyer to say yes. The reality is you want to make sure you've got a product and you're putting them the best thing. We feel that we have every product available that's best for the consumer. So when we're quoting a product, I know without a shadow of a doubt that I'm putting them the best thing that I think is available for them. So it's not like I'm like tricking them into a plan that they shouldn't be, right? But the reality is sometimes, because us as consumers, and myself included in that, the natural thing for us is sometimes we just kind of push things off. You know what I mean? We push things off, or we don't want to make the decision right then and there because we're procrastinators. Well, I want the plan, but I'm not ready to buy right this second. Well, you're rarely actually ready to buy. You're putting things off. You're not. Our bodies are not conditioned to just want to sign up right then and there because we naturally are thinking, what's the catch? What's this? What's that? So as salespeople, we have to help get people through that barrier, that wall that we're putting up, because we don't want to be sold.
Right.
Like nobody wants to be sold. They want it to be their decision why they move forward, and it really is the best thing for them. We just have to make them realize.
There you go.
You just gotta give information.
And it's all from. It starts from second one to the very end. It really is.
Well, see, and I think the biggest thing, I'm gonna move back a little bit of building the first yes, and this kind of goes along with right after you build rapport. We always talk about pain points, right? And so one thing to even hit on before you go into anything of describing the plan, you find out the pain point. So you can go up to someone and say, hey, if I find the budget that you wanted or the doctors that are in network, blah, 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 would that be something that you would want to move forward with today? That's when they're going to build the first yes.
Yes.
Then
What's
at
that
the end
called?
of the call,
What are you doing though?
Yes.
I
can't hear over him. I can't hear over him.
When you ask that type of question,
You're assuming the sale.
you're assuming the sale, but that is also called an upfront contract.
You're right.
Boom.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. So whenever you get to the end of the call, just reiterate that. So, hey, this policy that I found gets this, this, and this in network. When we talked earlier, that was something you wanted to move forward with today. Do you want this to start today or April 1st?
Yes.
No, for real, that's funny though, because I've literally had a couple people that I have talked to, the referrals. So like Obviously, they're a bit easier. But I've talked to them, and I start building yeses, and it gets to the point where I ask them that question,
And they're like, yes.
yes. And I'm like, so tomorrow, April 1st, they're like, yes.
Because you've already that means you did your job
Yeah,
right.
I'm like, okay, hold on, let me get you out of that.
Yeah, let me get you out of the the yeses. No,
But-
I totally agree. I mean, there's so many little nuggets, and there's a lot of different sales psychologies or schools of thought, right, that are out there.
Man.
And I think that, especially when you do cold calling, like we could all talk about, cold calling, and
I freaking love it. I love it.
And I do too. Yeah, I think once you have built confidence, I think the hunt or the chase of a cold call,
It's key.
It's so fun.
and that's where Mark was going with this, is confidence is key when you assume the sale.
Yeah.
It's 90% of actually how you say it, not what you say. People don't actually listen to what you're saying.
Yeah.
They're listening to how you say it.
Yep.
And 90% of this is tone.
Yeah.
And that confidence is key. And when you have confidence in what it is that you're doing,
Yeah.
and you go the hardest type of sale is a cold call.
Yeah.
Well, I love cold calls. If I can close a cold call, guess what? Give me that, and every day, twice on Sunday, because the high or the rush, when I say high, the rush that you get, the endorphins in your brain, just absolutely blow up when you complete a sale.
It's
from a cold
crazy.
call. It just is. It's
crazy.
it's a drug. It really is.
It's more fulfilling.
It is. It's more fulfilling. You know that you helped. You got to somebody that needed your help.
Yep.
You know, the greatest 4-letter word is next.
Yep.
That we always talk about, and in sales, you've got to be able to have that, because you're going to get told no more than you will get told yes. You got to be okay with rejection, and assuming the sale. You know, anytime that I think that you've done an intake and you've gone through a quoting process, you should be assuming the sale. Like, there's not a reason why you should lose a sale, in my opinion. If you've got a product that's competitive, you shouldn't lose. And if you're losing, you messed up somewhere. And if you're not identifying where you messed up, and you're not changing from where you messed up for the future so you don't make the same mistake, then you're going to keep losing.
Correct.
It's very simple. And we want to bring that to you. We just do. We teach people that every single day. And we practice it. We practice what we preach. And I think that's a big key. So I don't know if you had another thing that you wanted to touch on that.
I mean, I can go on. We can all go on and on and on and on. One more nugget that I will drop.
leave them with another nugget.
One more.
And then
we can wrap it up. But one more thing that I will say in regards to assuming the sale is that you will get pushback. That's innate. That's going to happen, right? That's going to happen. One thing that you have to do is have positive reassurance, right? And what I mean by that is tell your customer or your client on the other end of the phone, right? Put their worries to bed. Give them a story of where this product worked. It helped someone else, another client of yours. You've seen how this had panned out. Positively reassure them that you're going the right direction. I'm going to take care of you. This is the right product for you, because they're going to need it. Right. But you have to do it in a way that, makes them feel like they're good to go.
Yeah. I have a quick story to share on top of that. Is I've got a client, one of my favorite clients, they come in to see me. And they'll know, if they're listening, they'll know exactly who I'm talking about. They have a place in Montana, they have a place in Arizona that they just got, and they have a place here in Kansas City. So they had 3 different options that I could. There's 3 different plan options that we could really roll out, and I rolled with one initially. And they've been on that plan for about 12 to 18 months, and it's just not. They're struggling with making sure that doctors are in network in the different areas that they live at throughout the year. So they, just texted me this week. Once again, retention, key, retention, customer service. You got to do this type of stuff. Otherwise, you just lose a client. But they're going to be coming back in so that we can look at those other 2 options that we initially discussed, because right now their current option is not working out for how they need or use healthcare. May have been the best option here locally, but clearly for whatever reason, when they're in Montana, it's not working out. And when they go to Arizona, in January, it's not working out. So, we got to be able to pivot. And, the first time that you ever use a plan, if it's not working like you wanted it to or you should, that doesn't mean that you just hang up and you go try and find somebody else. We've got other options. The right type of people have more than just one option for you. And that's a very big key when you're in sales. If you're only selling one solution, I find it kind of hard to be successful. I'm sure you can be. Maybe that one solution is a one size fit all, but at least in health insurance, I don't really know of a one size fit all.
Nope.
So, things change. Providers change. Doctors, hospitals change. You got to be willing to change. You got to be able to handle criticism. And maybe I made a mistake. Maybe they shouldn't have gone on this plan. Maybe another plan should have been better fit for them because I knew they were going to be on all 3 locations. I knew they needed a PPO. I knew that we were trying to keep cost effective. I knew that we wanted to, there were certain doctors here locally that they wanted to network. Maybe I made a mistake from that.
Yeah.
I know that we presented all the options available, but you've got to be willing to take criticism, and you've got to be willing to provide them a solution that fits their needs. And don't shy away from criticism. Don't shy away from a customer that's calling you. Don't shy away from assuming the sale. Don't shy away from that confidence. I'm still very confident that they're going to be my client.
Right.
I am.
Right.
Why? Because I know I have a solution for them. Might not just be the right solution that they're on now, but I know that they're going to have something for the future. So you got to think along those lines. Assume the sale. Don't forget about it. Listen to some of these nuggets that Talbot and Mark have talked about today, because those are important pieces in any sales industry that you're dealing with. And hopefully you're in a sales industry where you don't just have one product. So we want to wish you the best of luck.
Absolutely.
You have questions, you want more information like this, comment, direct message us, let us know. Hopefully you're enjoying it, and we go from there.
Yeah.
Let's toast it out, baby. Me and you, Luke. Hey, Talbot, you're there. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Whiskey for the soul.
Insurance for the wallet.
Y'all crazy.
Thank you guys. Until
Cheers,
next
guys.
time.
Cheers.